Hello YouTube, and welcome to Go Girl Gaming's coverage of the game Arche. On this channel I will be covering housing, farming, crafting, auction house usage, and trading, and all related updates and features. This video is a continuation of my in-depth look at crafting in the game. Right now I am in Mirage Isle, and I am standing in front of, let's call it a plaza, where you can buy all of the tables and units that you would need to craft in your home. All of these crafting tables, units, forms cost 10 gold for the design, and then you will need to get the materials needed in order to actually craft the item, usually on the carpentry workstation, and then you can place them in your home. When I played Alpha, I got the leather armor form, the alchemy table, and the handicraft kiln. I had a couple of storage chests, and I put them in my home so that I could store all of the materials that I would use to craft at my leisure. If you're heavy into crafting, I strongly suggest that's what you do, particularly when later on, when you have developed a great deal of proficiency in certain crafts, you can actually, as I've gone through in the other crafting videos, you can you can craft items that will increase your proficiency in that skill, but you can only use it by placing it in your home. The next thing I want to cover in this video is my suggestion for those who really want to get into the PvP aspect of the game, but don't want to spend a lot of time doing the whole farming thing. What I would recommend is whatever it is you want to specialize in armor wise. So if you want to be a cloth wearer, or if you want to be a leather wearer, or if you want to be a plate wearer, I would get the 8x8 private workstation that supports it. So for example, for cloth I would get the private loom. For leather I would get the private leather working station, and for plate I would get the private smelter. I would then get the appropriate corresponding armor form. I would get the alchemy table, and I would get the Regal cooking tools and place them on the private workstation. I would then take the 8x8 small scarecrow garden that you get from a quest very early in the game, set it right next to it, and then only plant the things that I need to support alchemy, cooking, and if necessary, whichever ones of these that you picked, whether it be cloth, leather, or plate. So for cloth I would plant cotton, and for leather I would raise turkeys, and that's what I would do. Now, one caveat: I cannot guarantee you that you can actually place these items on a workstation. I know they have enough room to fit them, and I flat out do not remember if I've seen these on those workstations. I thought I did, which is why I brought it up. Not the 3 specifically that I just named, but I thought I saw like a plate armor form on a smelter station, and I thought to myself, now that's a very good idea. If you don't have the space, or if you just don't want to be bothered, that is a good idea. So that's why I'm bringing it up. But please check the forums, or check for other people's YouTube videos, Google it, whatever, to make sure that you actually can place these items on the workstation before doing it, because I cannot guarantee you that you will be able to place them on the workstations, but I definitely would give it a go. I would also save the last spot for a spacious storage chest, which you get off of the cash shop, and place that on there so that I could have all of the materials that I harvest from my garden and get from out in the world. Like for plate, it would be mining, so that I would have them conveniently at my fingertips. So that is the tour of the plaza where you can get your tools for crafting in your home, and also my suggestion for the minimalist crafter that wants to get the most out of the game for PvPing with a minimal amount of crafting and farming effort. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, continuing our look into crafting.